Ah, Phelps. I was just discussing with Finbar here how well you were doing. Have a seat.
Yeah, it's my real name. And you can just forget all about it.
You boys have a new case. A poor Hispanic woman murdered near City Hall and left lying naked in an alleyway.
Another naked woman, sir?
Yes. We seem to have had quite a run of them since the Dahlia fiend first struck.
Phelps is politely trying to hint that he thinks the Mendez case is hokey.
Well, young Phelps, you win some and you lose some in police work.
You're happy with the Mueller case, sir?
Over the moon, boys! The DA couldn't be more pleased with the evidence, the witness, and the lack of an alibi. Now, get out there and catch me another sinner.
It's weird, isn't it? Because, like, there really is enough evidence there to say that it was Henry Muller, but it's just not adding up in the grand scheme of things because these bodies that are just keep showing up the exact same.
You're behind the wheel.
Yeah, you're driving, Rusty, soz. Oh, my days. At least you didn't get out and run all the way around this time.
It's the alley off Aliso between Los Angeles and Alameda.
You're kidding. The next one will be opposite Central Station.
Count yourself lucky, Phelps. Most guys would kill to land a case so close to their desk.
God. As per usual, I'm going to assume that this one's going to be quite bad.
Detectives, they're ready to start the show. I'll take you through.
Oh, for Christ's sake.
Brothers, Pinker?
Cause of death is pretty apparent. We thought we'd best wait for you. When you're ready.
Oh my days. Oh, God, her neck.
Kiss the blood, BD.
It's him.
Lacerations on the neck would indicate a great deal of force.
Try to take her fucking head off. Oh, cuts on her arms, ring
Another wedding ring
gone.
torn from the finger. No skin under the fingernails.
Did it after death? Like a struggle?
Only 21 years old. But why the library card? Did he want us to find it?
The evidence in the Mueller case was solid. I'm not convinced about Mendez.
The best way to get away with murder is to pin it on somebody else. I'll bet a month's salary this is a copycat.
Strangled, battered,
Yeah. We know the M.O. So does every jerk who kills his wife and girlfriend looking for a way out. I've spoken to Brown. He still believes the Dahlia perp has medical experience.
4 women, all murdered, all put on display, all with messages.
Mueller had no message. Look, Phelps, this is getting us nowhere.
Anything for us to go on, Mal?
Head injuries from contact with road. Bruising from a small man's shoe. Further blunt force trauma to the
Small
occipital region at the
man's
base
shoe.
of the skull. Could have been fatal, but clear signs of strangulation would seem to rule it out.
Lipstick appears to be a similar color to the other cases. I'll see if I can nail down a brand.
What size shoe? That's what I would like to know.
If she took a blow to the head like the others, she was probably unconscious when strangled.
Is that what she was strangled with? A stocking? Circumstantial.
Never the same.
The blood trail, what is that?
May as
Is
well
that a
follow the
hat?
trail.
It is. It's hers.
Antonia. Oh, same as the library card.
We didn't get any preview for this one either. What is this? A shoe. Not that, Phelps. You tit.
Proximity to the scene, plus the bloodstains. No way is this coincidence.
A fucking trail of her clothes.
We kept
Are
the
you
area pristine
shitting
for you
me?
boys. Let's check it out.
And a key.
House keys, strung up like bait on a hook.
What is this game that this dude is fucking playing?
You think he's trying to lead us somewhere?
Probably all the way to City Hall, that brazen son of a bitch.
What the fuck?
That's got to be a code or a cipher.
Is it Morse code? Braille. Is it Braille? My guess is Morse code or Braille. Well, that's where it stops, isn't it? No. Rusty, what are you looking at? Is it where it stops? We're not going up there, are we? We fucking are. There's something on the roof.
Where are you taking us?
Rusty, this is mental. This one's the Dahlia. It has to be. Oh shit. I've gone the wrong way. It absolutely has to be. Like, this is clear, like, oh, you fucking completely missed, like, everything. Maldonado. You completely missed everything from the last cases and didn't catch me, so I'm just gonna fucking show
Where is
off.
all of this meant to be taking us?
This is A. Maldonado.
Clearly wants us to find these things. He left them for us.
There you go, Phelps. We got a new M.O. I told you it wasn't our guy.
Or he might just be getting more confident.
I think he is.
Enameled and gold-plated. This was precious to her.
And he took the other stuff, didn't he? He took the brooch, and he took the fucking... What was the other... the ring? Oh my god, this is ridiculous. He climbed up there.
The trail points up.
And he's leaving like a deliberate blood trail. Like, this dude took fucking time to do this. He set up like a whole... like, art scene for us. Her ring.
Pulled from the finger and hung up here. What's the significance?
I don't know. The purse. And, oh, he got a fucking bucket of blood.
Looks as though the killer was decorating with this. Son of a bitch wants her identified. Mrs. Antonia Maldonado, 712 North Hill Street, downtown.
God, and she's only 21. She's like just part of his fucking sick game. Okay, residents of Antonia Maldonado.
It was Mrs. Maldonado, right? That's affirmative.
All right, so then there's a husband we should be looking for. Get him, we've closed the case.
Rusty's razor, of course. I don't want to question your tried and tested techniques, Detective Galloway. But doesn't the DA require sound casework before he'll close the book?
Not if he's got a confession. And, you know, there's ways of getting those.
I'm sure.
This officer needs help. Bank of America 7th and
Fuck's sake.
Officer needs help. Bank of America 7th and
Oh, fine, we'll do it. We'll go help at the bloody Bank of America. Oh, we were right there as well. For God's sake. Ah, how far away? Wait. How far away are we? Nah, we're miles off. Nah, we're just gonna keep going. It's fine. We'll just keep going. Fuck the city. Fuck the city.
Just a moment. I'm sorry. Can I help you?
LAPD, ma'am. Detective Phelps and Galloway. Does Mrs. Maldonado live here?
Yes, she does. I'm Mrs. Barbara LaPente, the owner of this boarding house. Is there a problem?
I'm afraid so, ma'am. Do you mind if we come in? Is there somewhere we can discuss this?
Of course. Follow me through to the parlor. Swap your feet as you come in, detectives. It's this way.
Mrs. Maldonado was found dead this morning.
Dead? Oh, no. She can't be.
I'm afraid she was murdered, ma'am. We need to take a look at her things.
I can't believe it. A person seems so alive, and then they're gone. Antonia's room is upstairs, last door on the left.
Thank you. We'll be back shortly.
Excuse us a moment, ma'am.
Oh, Rusty, I was following you, you tit. Upstairs, last on the left.
What are we waiting for?
Shut up. Oh, fuck
The
me.
smashed window explains why the place looks tossed.
Another blunt metal instrument.
So someone broke in using this thing instead of a crowbar. Wonder where
It's
we're
like off of a
from.
fence. Nowhere around here.
The charm bracelet wasn't among the crime scene evidence.
He took it. There's always something in a bloody photo that this guy has taken. What is this?
Okay, we have an address.
So I guess things, yeah, served official papers. I guess things were not going well. I'm going to assume that that's everything. So we've got possible weapon used in the murder. Because that fence bar is fucking suspicious. And we've got our first suspect, I guess the husband. Thanks to, I guess to Rusty's pleasure.
You can drive.
And where exactly are we going?
There's something else here. Maldonado residence. There's something else. I've missed something. There's something that I haven't picked up.
We have some questions, ma'am, if you're up to it.
Yes, Detective. I'll do my best.
Do you have any idea who might have wanted to hurt Mrs. Maldonado?
That rat of her husband, Angel. She was serving him divorce papers.
If I killed every wife that served me papers, I'd be a mass murderer.
Are you being flippant, young man?
No, ma'am.
What can you tell us about Angel Maldonado?
She married him when she was 17. He was cruel to her, very cruel. She was a good girl, little on the religious side, but a good girl.
What time did Antonia go out yesterday?
She left around 9.
Do you know where she went?
No, I have no idea.
Oh, I think she's holding
She
out.
was a good girl, but she didn't confide in me.
Yeah, I think she knew.
A nosy old hag like you knows everything about the people who live under her roof. Where did she go?
I think she went to a bar.
Damn,
She's been drinking
Phelps.
quite a lot lately.
This bar have a name?
El Dorado Bar. It's a Latino place on North Los Angeles Street.
That's only a couple of blocks from where we found the body.
You've had a break-in?
No, that can't be true.
I mean, no, it literally is true.
You're being economical with the truth, Mrs. Lepenti. What do you have to hide?
I have no idea what you are talking about.
There's literally a broken window.
So Antonia lost her keys and used an iron bar to jimmy the back window?
I heard a noise in the early hours of the morning. I thought it might be a raccoon at the milk bottles. It'd be very bad for business if this news got out. I have a reputation to protect.
Antonia and her husband were estranged?
Yes. She moved here after she separated from her husband 2 months ago.
But Antonia still wore a wedding ring?
She wore the wedding ring and a necklace. She always wore a religious necklace. That's about all of her jewelry.
What about her bracelet?
I don't know anything about a bracelet.
Why are you hiding it?
In her wedding photo, she's displaying a charm bracelet.
That thing? She never wore it. He gave it to her. She always kept it in that wooden jewelry box.
Thanks, ma'am. You've been very helpful.
Pay a call to that husband of hers. Lock him up and throw away the key.
We can either front Angel, seeing as the finger's pointing right at him, or we could check out the El Dorado bar.
Yeah, I don't know. I think maybe the bar is probably best. Whereabouts do I go? Have I just got to look for the gold handle? I think I must have missed like the mail thing at the front door. Because I don't know which door we're going to. None of those look like you can enter them.
Phelps, this
Oh,
could
here we
turn
go.
ugly. Forget about knocking. Let's take our boy by surprise.
Hey, what the fuck?
LAPD, motherfucker, you're under arrest.
Oh, who's that? What is happening? Oh, God. He always
Look,
gets the
I don't want no
absolute
trouble,
piss
see?
knocked out of him.
I got nothing to say to you.
God.
You want to back off, right?
God, I'm trying
All right.
to punch. There we go.
Yes.
Oh, nice. Come on, Rusty.
God damn.
Oh, nice. Oh, that was
Yeah.
brilliant.
You got some decent shots in there. Cuff these sons of bitches, Phelps.
LAPD, you two are under arrest. Call for some backup, Finbar.
Galloway, badge number 564. I need a prowl car at the apartment building 330 North Hill Street. 2 suspects need transporting to Central.
Your wife has been murdered, Angel.
Antonia? Oh, God, no!
Oh.
Where were you last night, Angel?
I was here with my brother the whole night, goddammit! You think I'd kill my own wife?
Well, according to the landlady, yeah.
We should get the whole place going over.
But she might just not like him.
And Phelps, I don't care that you just got smacked in the head. You don't call me Finbar.
That's funny. I mean, the place isn't messy or anything, which is kind of surprising, actually. I thought it might have been. Because the last place not really messy.
Angel gets all his groceries from this place.
The fruit market. Was the last apartment that we came into on the previous case not like super fucking messy? Or El Dorado?
The El Dorado must be a family favorite.
And we got the address just in case we didn't get it from the woman before, but... Oh!
This will take some explaining.
Yes, it will. Oh. That's interesting.
Maybe one of the neighbors took notice of Angel's movements.
Yeah, I'll go talk to the neighbors in a second. I'm just going through here. I think I've got everything. Let's go talk to a neighbor. Oh. What is this?
This doesn't pertain to the case.
No? Okay. Well, it looked like it did.
What do you want?
LAPD, we're making some inquiries.
Make it quick. I work nights.
So you weren't home last night?
No, I was at work.
You know nothing about Mrs. Maldonado fighting with her husband?
Those two? They're always screaming the place down.
Oh, really?
Thanks.
Okay, well that backs up the landlady's story, I guess.
No good. Nobody here.
Well, how far down the hallway we bloody going? Oh my fucking
Sorry
god!
about that. I'm playing with my kid.
Holy shit, dude!
Last night?
Yeah.
That's terrifying!
My wife and I are separated. And, had the kids last night. I put them to bed early and went to bed myself.
Thanks.
Oh. My feet like recoiled. Like in the Wizard of Oz when the house lands on her and her feet curl up. My feet just did that.
Hello.
LAPD, ma'am. Did you hear a disturbance last night?
Yes. Yes, I did. Mrs. Maldonado lit out of here and her husband ran out after her.
You saw this, Miss?
Aranda. I had the door open a crack.
Did you see Mr. Maldonado come back inside after he ran out?
No. I didn't.
Thanks. We'll be in touch.
Shit. Shit.
Kept thinking you were going to call that one a nosy old hag too, Phelps. Well-executed restraint.
Oof.
I'm executing restraint right now, Finbar.
The hired help at the El Dorado might have seen the broad the night she died. Maybe the regulars too. You should check it out.
Yeah, we'll head over to the El Dorado, I guess. Oh, it's not looking good for him. It's weird, isn't it, that like every single case, we're nailing the suspects, right? But they're all being killed in the exact same manner. It can't be the Black Dahlia, surely. Where does the Black Dahlia fit into it? Because I am too old to remember how this all links up and how this is all related. But every single suspect, there's evidence there. The only thing missing is solid DNA, right? Which obviously they don't have because it's the back end of the 40s. Oh, it's good. Oh, it's good and it's interesting. I don't know what the Vice cases or the arson cases are like, but this one's interesting.
What can I get you?
LAPD. Detectives Phelps and Galloway.
Diego Aguilar. How can I help?
You worked the bar last night?
Yeah. Me and a temp guy from the agency.
Did you have a woman in here last night? 21 years old, Hispanic, drinking heavily?
We have a lot of ladies like that in here. But yeah, I know who you mean. Antonia Maldonado. Oh, what did she do?
She was murdered last night.
Oh, shit.
Do you know her well? Was she a regular?
Hell no. She was good and tight last night, complaining about her old man. It's a story you get used to working in a bar. She was so hammered last night, she left a letter on the bar. I'll show you.
A waitress, can I have another spoon?
What is this?
Divorce papers. Did you open them?
No need to. She was shouting about it and waving the letter around. Said she was gonna show him.
Oh, shit. Well, there's the motive.
Can you remember what jewelry she was wearing?
She had a necklace. Some kind of religious thing, I think. You know, the temp guy would have more of an idea. She took the beer he served her and cried into it all night.
What time did she leave?
Can't say for sure.
I'm gonna go bad cop. I reckon he can probably try and remember.
Where did she go? Give me something or the LAPD will start getting interested in this place.
Take it easy. She wanted a cab, okay? And my phone was out of order. The closest one I knew was at the fruit market across the street, so I
This
suggested
bloody
she
fruit
try
market.
there. She seemed reluctant.
Did Antonia say where she was going when she left?
She said she was going to serve the papers on the husband. Said that would take the smile off his face. If you ask me, she was scared. And the drink was for Dutch courage.
She attract any interest?
An extremely drunk young woman? What do you think? She managed to scare them off, though.
Thanks. You've been a big help.
No problem. Hey, get the guy, will you?
We'll do our best.
Yeah, I was
One
going to
last
say,
question.
we'll have a go.
What size shoe do you take, Mr. Aguilar?
A broad 9. I have wide feet.
Same. Quite broad 8. 8 don't bode well for this case, does it? Because they've all been 8s, have they not?
Did you cover my shift on Wednesday? I have an audition.
Okay.
Where's that goddamn waitress?
We got to get over to the
I got a
fruit
callback for that
market. Is that it there? The just picked place. Come on, Finbar, get in. Oh, we're missing something from there, but I don't think there's anything more important though.
KGPL, 11 King, over.
11K, Captain Donnelly and Detective.
Oh shit, someone needs our attention back at the station.
Shut. Great. We'll need to come back later, Phelps. Maybe somebody here saw Antonia the night she died.
We got to return to Central. Rusty,
You're
you're
behind the
driving,
wheel.
pal.
And where exactly are we going?
Back to Central, off we go. This is not the car. This ain't our car. But we'll take it anyway.
Another letter? I thought the letter was from a nut.
Oh, we got...
Brown
Oh!
and Hanson believe they are genuine. From him.
Now we sent another.
You know, I really hate this fuck. This Black Dahlia guy. Have you seen the body?
Oh.
Fucking case just nauseating to the guts. Hollywood. Every prom queen from every fucking hick town in America turns up here. Where do they end up? gutted on the fucking sidewalk.
So he sent a letter taunting them. Because again, we've put away... Well, we're about to put away a third. I don't think any of them are the actual killers.
Downstairs with Pinker.
I want to make homicide.
Downstairs. Rusty, how do we get downstairs? Oh, here we go.
Around here anymore.
It's very, like, Zodiac-y, isn't it?
Boys, come on in. Phelps, have you met Finis Brown?
Pleased to meet you, sir. This information is confidential and doesn't leave this room.
The new letter was left in the back seat of a cab. The driver thinks it was put through the window and not left by a customer.
We're checking all this fares back 24 hours regardless.
Good.
Like the previous letters, it's been assembled from headlines and typed from the Times and Examiner, then glued to an envelope.
What is the other note?
This one? That's also new. A poem, hand-typed.
Do you mind if I take a look?
Go ahead. We've been over both documents pretty carefully. They've been wiped with gasoline, so there's no chance of prints.
Okay. Have changed my mind.
That's the message
You
from
would
the
not
Celine Henry
give
case.
a square deal. What? Fuck you. Bed tax? Huh? What the fuck is BD tax?
Heap upon thy soul by virtue of this curse.
Okay.
That's why we called you in.
Do you think it's original?
Not unless he's a genius.
You like this nutjob's poem?
No, I like Shelley. It was written at least 100 years ago.
Shelley. Sure, I knew that.
You see, Finis? I told you this lad was a bright boy.
Sure, but what has it got to do with the case?
Prometheus Unbound. Prometheus was a titan, a superhuman character who defied the gods to bring fire to humanity.
The Dahlia guy believes he's Superman.
Your guess is as good as mine. One thing for
Bless
sure
me.
is that he's educated.
Oh my god.
He could have got the wording from the papers. As you said, he is fiendishly clever and takes pleasure in taunting us. What's happening with the Maldonado case?
We have the husband in custody. We haven't interviewed him yet.
Well, upstairs then, lads, and see if we can break him.
I wonder if they're going to rush to just pin it on the angel guy. I mean, the bloody shirt is very sus. That would be my kicker. I'd be like, yeah, no, that's it. Oh, he's not in here. He's not in there either.
You mind coming here and doing your job for a second?
Yeah, I'm here. Chill.
Improved your attitude,
I was just checking
Angel?
the weather.
What do you want me to say? I was with Antonia the night she died, but she left the apartment, and that was the last time I saw her.
So your wife paid you a visit last night. What time was that?
Late, around midnight, maybe? She didn't stay long.
Before I do anything, we've got husband's alibi. I am gonna say that he's lying and then use that. Let's use intuition, wait. Yeah, let's accuse.
You're lying, Angel. You went after her. I think you killed her.
Okay, I think we just the right one.
My brother will tell you I was at home.
Nope.
We have a witness who confirms that you were arguing, that your wife ran out, that you followed her and didn't come back.
I know this looks bad, but it's not true. We argued, all right, but she went out and I went out after her and she jumped in a car on the corner.
There was a car waiting for her? Can you describe the driver?
Not the driver. It was too dark. But the car, it was a brown Ford coupe.
Okay.
When we found your wife, her jewelry had been removed. Was she wearing her religious medallion last night?
Sure. She always wore that.
What about the charm bracelet? Was she wearing that?
You know about that? She never wore it. She didn't like the message. She kept it locked up in that box of hers.
You and your wife weren't getting along. She was divorcing you. Is that why you killed her?
We fought, yeah, but we weren't getting a divorce.
I don't believe you, Angel. She'd been granted a decree nisi. She pushed you too far, and you lashed out.
I told you. I wouldn't accept a divorce.
The judge had set a date. You were going to be paraded in front of the whole city for your cruelty to her, Angel.
Antonia. Oh, Jesus.
I don't think he did it, but what about the bloody shirt?
She came in drunk, out of her mind. She doesn't normally drink. She was looking around in her bag. Said she wanted to serve me papers. Me, her own husband.
So that's
So I
the
slapped her
argument.
down.
Oh, God.
She ran out. That's the truth.
What size shoe do you wear, Angel?
Size 8.
Oh.
What difference does that make?
Your wife has been brutally murdered. So how do you explain your shirt being covered in blood?
You found that? I cut myself shaving.
Nah, bullshit. That's a heap of blood. A fucking heap of blood. I don't know if I can accuse him of necessarily lying. Because he hasn't denied having the shirt, so I'm going to go for bad cop.
Angel, I'm not going to waste any more time on this. Give me something, or I'm going to have you charged.
My brother, Ippolito, he said some bad things about Antonia last night. So I had to sock him one. We got into it.
Keep talking.
She said she came from the El Dorado bar.
And?
It's not one of my places. We used to buy fruit at the market down the street. But the creep there was always running his eyes all over my wife.
What's the name of this fruit market?
Just picked fruit. Ord Street downtown.
One last question, Angel. Do the words kiss the blood mean anything to you?
No. Sounds sick to me.
You're not in the clear by any means, Angel. You're going back into a cell. You should think about whether you have anything else you need to share with us.
Right, well, back to just picked, I guess. Oh, it's a weird one.
You know the way.
One.
You can drive.
We're missing something at El Dorado, but I don't know if it's going to be that important. It's probably going to be talking to the agency fella.
1946 epidemics.
It's going to land on him, isn't it? It just makes sense. But I believe everything that he's saying. He's been... Oh, God, we've rammed our own car. That's funny. The car is still here as well. That's quite impressive. Now this, I remember this, because it's more fucking Leo from Charmed. And I always remembered seeing that actor pop up when I was a teenager, and I was like, I used to watch Charmed all the time with my mum, and I remember the actor.
LAPD, Detective Phelps and Galloway.
Clem Feeney, what can I do for you?
Did you happen to see a young woman last night? 21 years old, Hispanic?
Sure, she came by last night. Why do you ask?
The young lady arrived around midnight?
Yeah, something like that. Used the phone for a cab and then left.
You already knew Mrs. Maldonado, didn't you, Clem?
Sure, I met her before. She seemed like a nice lady. Her husband went apeshit one day when he caught me talking to her. She hadn't been back until last night.
Where did she go from here?
She wanted a cab, but I couldn't get her one. I was about to offer to drive her, but a car pulled up and she got into that.
Oh, shit.
Can you describe the car?
Brown Ford Coupe, I think. She seemed to know the guy.
She seemed to know him.
She was wearing a necklace?
I didn't notice.
You weren't paying attention, Feeney?
Hey, you're getting the wrong idea.
Exactly how much fruit do you sell here after midnight, Clem?
Look, not much. I sell the odd bottle on the side to the after-hours crowd. Look, I don't want any trouble. I'm just trying to make a buck.
Do you mind if we look around?
Why would you want to do that?
Because
Oh,
we say so.
that was
I
sus.
guess you can. Hey, don't you have to get a court order or something? I have rights.
Clem? Shh.
Yeah, Clem, shut the fuck up.
No wonder he stays open late at night. People have to get their vitamins. Check through this stuff before we get back out there.
Oh.
I cut someone who was already dead.
It's a typical power thing. Once the stiff is dead, the creep usually feels they can do whatever they like. Must have seen it during the war.
We're just gonna apprehend him. I guess maybe we interview him?
This fruit stall punk gets about 10 seconds to explain before I pull his fucking arms off.
Clem!
Oh, straight into the bloody truck. Back in our own car.
God damn it, get after him, Cole! I'll try to shoot out his tires. Wish me luck. We should have grabbed him when we had the chance, Phelps.
When we had the chance, we didn't know he was our guy.
Don't go to sleep on me. Give me back in
Oh,
close.
God.
Strange that he'd leave a trail of blood right back to his own market.
Maybe he wanted to be caught. A lot of them do.
I reckon he
It's
cut the
almost too
husband.
perfect, isn't it?
There's no such thing as too perfect.
I reckon the husband went over there and had a fight with him. And
Hit
he
it.
cut the
Clean
husband.
this asshole off the road. Keep it steady and I'll try to bust his tires.
You're a sick man, Clem. You need help.
Oh, that case closed just like that.
The poor woman can now rest in peace.
Wow.
I'll pay the fiend a personal visit myself and remind him that
No, I
this
see how that one. I see how
When they
that one
finish
could
with
have.
him at the receiving hospital, we'll have him up before the grand jury. I have a meeting.
I
this
see how that
afternoon
one
with
could
the
have been
mailbox.
somebody else.
I'll be sure to mention your names. Now, on your way.